Hello, good morning. Good morning. Back in lovely Scotland. Weather's okay, not as balanced as down south, but well, Scotland is, I'm on the west coast of Scotland, so the climate's more variable. But I'll something show you. That's one of my accounts. You see that there? Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's up 23,000 from the last time I showed you. Well, that's trading. And I've got quite sad news to tell you today, actually. Because in October, I will be keeping this van, but I'll be getting a top of the range Volkswagen camper, reasonably new, because I will be English teacher abroad in France and I need to look the part. My welfare van doesn't cut it as a teacher, and what I'm trying to say to you is I'm in transition before I go to my next stage. However, in Scotland, it's no different to England. South England is the same. I think a lot of people are good at working for money, but they're not so good at getting money to work for them. I don't work and I don't need to work, yes? I'm entitled to nothing off the government because I've got over £16,000 in cash, because I always have 1 year's supply of money on hand for my everyday expenses. So what I'm entitled to nothing off the government. But if I'm honest with you, the British government is correct. We're needing to get people to become traders and to buy British companies and to live off the dividends. One of my companies has doubled in price in 1 year. It paid me over £4,000 in dividends. I've reinvested those dividends and I've made even more money on money. Now, I'm not showing you all my accounts because I can't. But what I'm trying to say to you is we've got the wrong role models in the UK. What I mean by that is footballers, Manchester United, Liverpool, they are elites and they're entitled to be special. However, the money they earn is not relative to normal people. And I personally believe we're needing normal people to be role models for us. I'm not your average normal person because I'm a TEFL teacher, and TEFL teachers meet elites. And also because I'm good at trading, that attracts as well. Because in certain ways it's higher than Oxford and Cambridge. Oxford and Cambridge are linear. They've got super sharp brains, they study more, pass the grades, and the current's linear, yes? Trading is the opposite, it's like this. And you have to know how to trade, and when to buy and when not to buy, and it's an art. It is not like Oxford and Cambridge linear. The more you study, the more you super sharp brain, study, get good at writing, arguing your position, super sharp. No. Trading is a bit like how Warren Buffett would put it. You have to buy a company with where you think it's going to be in the future at the right price. And if you buy a stock at the right price, you've got margin of safety. Yes, margin of safety on the price. And I agree with that. And what I'm trying to say to you is I don't need to work. Now, the reason why I'm going abroad to teach English is I love the lifestyle. And if you've got international qualifications like me, TEFL certificate, you can teach anywhere. I mean, I could teach in the UK if I wanted to, but I would rather not. The reason being is I prefer being with, shall we say, high society abroad and exchanging ideas and different ways of thinking, yes? I was thinking at one time of buying a yacht and sailing it from the UK to France, either go through the canals in France to the Med, or I went round the coast and into the Med. I would have done the other way too. But what I'm trying to say to you is because I've got time to think, I can study and do other things, yes? But imagine if I was a normal person, working for money, having a rent or mortgage to pay. I'd be so busy just ticking the boxes, I'd never be able to do other things. And if I did have time off, probably I'd be in a job that didn't make me happy, and those 2 weeks I had on holiday, I'd be just chilling out. I wouldn't really have time to think. I'd have time to relax, but not time to think. And also, one of the reasons why I am so, shall we say, confident or whatever, this month, one of my stocks goes ex-dividend, and I'll be getting another over £1,000, which will be probably, I'll buy some more BP, I think. Or I might buy ETF sugar, exchange traded fund sugar. Or I might buy an ETF in platinum. I'll just look at the prices and see if I get the most margin of safety, and I will go for that. And when I buy something new, I always do this because I'm random. I'm always random because when you're arty, you have to be random. If I buy something and it goes up 10% in 1 month, I will sell it. It's just another thing I do. It's just something because I've made more money on my money, and I might second cash until something good turns up. Interesting, isn't it? Or I might buy something else. It's just something I do, and it's one of my little quirks. And what I'm trying to say to you is when you've got your life together, you can have those little quirks. But I am very sad I have to give up my welfare van, because it's a brilliant van. It's got a chain-driven engine. It's super reliable. I have to go to belt-driven, which will cost me more than servicing the Volkswagen. But it looks good and it looks the part. And because I'm going back into teaching and I'm a professional educated person, I have to look the part. At the moment I look a little bit, shall we say, someone just getting by, and it's much better to look successful. And if I'm honest with you, my trading has given me success. Thank you to this trading, and thank you to UK for allowing me to do as I do. Now I know the way I talk is totally different, but I've got financial independence. I've also got the six-pack here. Look. I've had the six-pack for 10 years, nearly 10 years. And how do I do it? Sacrifice, healthy living, continue working personal development. I love learning my French. My life's on the up. I'm going to look back at this view. Look at this, look. Isn't it better to have this nice view? Yes? And there's my van, you'll see the side of my van here. Yeah, sorry it's not correct because it's on the tripod. But what I'm trying to say to you, look at all this, look. You see it all? See the logs? And what I'm trying to say to you is this is the life. This is the life. It's not about working for money, it's making money work for you, and also I'm good to the environment. Very respectful of the environment. Healthy body, healthy mind, good with finances. I know I've spoken too much today, and I'm sorry, but